There we go. Look at that.
Let me make sure my door is locked, so you don't get any like unsuspecting cameos.
Yeah, you're good, you're good. There we go. Alright, let me see how it sounds. Alright, perfect. If you're watching this after it's gone live or the stream has ended, I just wanted to let you know that we will be uploading 15 videos this week. If you have not watched the 3 videos today, please do. I know it's a lot to ask. One of them is extremely long, actually, and it's a Resident Evil 5 video. So I'm going to try to, every day that we upload something, also do a live stream. So, yeah, other than that, we're just going to be playing this until I don't feel like it anymore. And we're here with Cameron, and,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to send this to a few people, and we'll get started.
So you said Lost in Nightmares?
Lost in Nightmares.
We're gonna do first?
Yeah, I'll invite you. Live.
It's been almost 2 years, hasn't it?
Just about, yeah.
That's crazy.
I agree. Link.
I might be getting a good job this summer, like a summer job.
Yeah.
It should be good. It's tobacco farming.
Ooh, okay.
I
Hell
don't know
yeah.
the pay stuff yet, but
I mean, anything's better than $0.
yeah.
Alright.
It's all gonna be in cash, so like no taxes and stuff.
Oh, that's perfect. Alright, I'm gonna invite you.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna speedrun Lost in Nightmares, but we're gonna do. Yeah, that's the kind of the idea. Co-op play host game. We're gonna do amateur because I'm not fucking with. What do you want, Jill or I'll be Jill actually. I need to be Jill.
Alright. I think I've always played as Chris for Lost in Nightmares.
Yeah, it's just better. I feel like if I'm
Yeah.
Jill. Alright. There you go.
I haven't played this game in a long time, so I cannot like, promise.
It's been a minute. It's alright. We'll warm up to it.
Hmm.
Welcome everybody to the stream. I'm glad to have you all here. Gonna be streaming for a long time. Also have a lot that I want to talk about. I'm sure you all know if you've been keeping up with Resident Evil news that IGN released a absolutely tasteless article on Resident Evil 5 the other day. So we'll be getting into that a bit. We'll be doing some mercenaries. Just a lot of things. We'll just be doing a lot of stuff.
What did they say? I didn't read it.
I'll get into that. So,
Alright.
I just want to wait till a few people get in here.
Confident.
That's right.
Eagle 5 to nest. Come in. Go ahead, Eagle 5. We've encountered some.
Alright, downstairs to the green door.
From what I can see, they appear.
My dad has probably in his lifetime eaten dog.
Oh, really?
Like unsuspectingly. Because he also worked for a tobacco farm that was like kind of bad. That's the wrong door. And
It's
like
Hard to believe
they did not do.
Yes, I am getting
Or
older.
fuck. I'm trying to think.
You're good.
They didn't pay him very well, and they treated him pretty bad. And they like fed him every time, like every night.
Yeah.
And then it was always like a dog would go missing from their shelter, and then they'd have like weird meat for dinner.
That's weird.
So hopefully that doesn't happen whenever.
I just want to see.
do that.
Yeah, hopefully. Man, no fucking grenade, huh? Yikes. No, I'm not. Okay. Alright, I'll go play the piano. And then Alright, so basically IGN released an article, right, and they said basically their whole argument was Resident Evil 5 is the game that can't be remade, but needs to be rewritten because of racism issues, right, which I just completely disagree with, and it seems everybody else completely disagrees with too, and for a good fucking reason. You know, it's always been a...
Realistically, what did they think was racist?
Well, so,
Like
strong, buff, white American man goes and kills a bunch of black people. And black people are depicted as bloodthirsty, infected, you know, so it's like...
Yeah, but also, like, the first 4 games, it was all...
Well, and that's the thing, is, like, it's literally the same thing. Like, if you think that Resident Evil 5 is racist, then Resident Evil 4 is racist. Leon... You can shoot the button. Leon is going and killing Spanish people. People in Spain.
Like
right.
People
in China and all that. Right. So it's like, if you're going to call 5 racist, then you got to call 4 and 6 racist. And I mean, of course, 1, 2, and 3 aren't racist because you can't, you know, you're killing white people. No, nobody gives a fuck,
yeah.
right? Like, but you know, it's just, I don't know, I think it's ridiculous, and it seems everybody else does too, so I'm glad we don't live in a totally post-brain-dead world where everybody's just, all the sheeple are believing in
this game does get
shit.
redone, I will buy it instantly.
It definitely. Lore about me, I'm black and played RE5, enjoyed it, never thought about racist. And see, Trevor, you're a smart individual. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. Alright, so Cameron, here's one of the first glitches we're gonna do here is throw a grenade down there. Oh, fuck.
That's new.
Throw a grenade down there. No. No. Restart.
Oh, you're trying to hit the button?
Yeah, we're gonna, yeah, I just need to practice, like, because we're both gonna have our own little roles here.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if I could
Open
just
the door.
pick up the grenade. There we go. Okay. Boom.
So what's this gonna... Oh,
Fuck.
I already answered that. I was gonna say, what's this gonna do? But obviously,
Yeah.
open the door.
There we go. I got it.
Press the button.
I think I
Sure.
got it. No. Why am I bad?
Do I need to be in the room for you to press it?
No. It's weird. I've done this before. I actually got it first try, funnily enough, and then it's taken me a few times since to pull it off. I think I need to stand further to the left, or to the right. Okay. Yeah, I need to stand, like, right here. Fucking hell.
So right there, right?
Yeah, just about. We're getting this. Just once. I just need to get it once to know where exactly I need to throw it.
Possible.
Yeah. Because if we're getting the time here...
I've read all of the Dragon Ball Super manga in like a day and a half,
Yeah.
and now
Holy
I'm
shit.
like 120 chapters into the original Dragon Ball. manga.
Yeah. That's
They're
insane.
really short. They're like 14 pages, all of them.
Yeah. Dog. Fuck it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't care. Okay, so we'll just get down everything else. So you go stand by. Hold on. Let's see. You go stand by the fire.
Oh, it's that. Okay. I didn't know what you were doing. Thought we were gonna do the. I can't open the door. The fire in the green room, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stand there. Alright, I'll tell you whenever you need to burn it.
You ever watch a movie and it just like leaves you for like 20 minutes just thinking, what did I just watch? You know, just what just happened?
Yeah, I mean, you want to elaborate?
I watched a movie, I think the other night, called The Lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's
Can burn it.
It was crazy. It was about these two guys what are like keeping a lighthouse running and stuff.
Yeah.
And then the ship that's supposed to pick them up doesn't because there's a storm. Then they like starve and go crazy and kill each other.
Oh my god. Kill each other?
Yeah.
It's two guys, right?
Yeah. Just
How
two
do they kill
guys.
each other?
Well, fuck. One of them buried one alive, and the guy got back up and then tried to kill the guy with an axe, and then it was confusing. Like even the last scene, you couldn't even tell what
Yeah.
was going on. I don't know how to describe it. Also,
All
it's
right.
been a little bit since I've
Get
seen
in
it.
there.
Yes, please.
Grab the
Yes, Max.
crank in there. That's crazy. Shoot that lock, boy. What's up, Dragon? I'm enjoying break, man. I'm enjoying break. Glad
You know
to have
what's
you here.
Stupid. Oh,
What's stupid?
realistically, I could reach and just push this.
I know, right? But that would then it wouldn't be fun. Guys, I might stream
Oh,
again
you-
tonight. Might do multiple streams tonight. Cause I want to grind raid mode tonight. Like I want to just what day is it? Monday? Yeah, I'm literally gonna stay up all night. I might play some Dead by Daylight for a little bit, and then all night I'm just gonna grind fucking raid mode on Revelations, cause those are all the trophies I need left. Heard the RE9 rumors. Are there new ones?
Oh, what them?
Open world RE9. I mean, that's cool. My only problem with open world games is, like, I don't know, I feel like that kind of takes away from the story a little bit. It's harder to make a game like a story-based game if it's open, like you don't have to necessarily continue the story, you know, you can just kind of like go do your own
just
thing.
happen, you know, crazy. And it's like, you gotta
Right.
do this now, and then you just go across the world doing whatever you want. Then it's like, you know, what's the urgency?
Yeah. Claire may not be in it.
Damn.
I didn't think Claire was gonna be in it. But I would like to see Claire in it. I really want to see Rebecca and Leon. Oh, hi.
Oh, that's the guy.
That's Homeboy. Alright, here. Get on in there. Grab that thing.
Yo.
Can you save me through the door?
No, I cannot.
You can't? You sure?
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
You
I
sure?
can.
Yeah. Yeah, get this guy down on one knee. Keep shooting
It's
at
so
him.
weird. I can't shoot him.
Upset
I
him.
can't shoot him whenever like the thing.
Here you go. Run out. Run out. Run out. Run out. Run out. Run out. Run
There's
out.
another one. Right
Damn.
there.
Damn.
There's one in.
Damn.
Oh my god, this is the
Damn.
worst.
There's one in the room with you. Come on out. You're
Yeah.
good. You're free.
Close
Get
it,
the
close it,
fuck
close
out
it.
of there. Run. Okay. Holy shit. We need to practice. All right. That's like
Yeah.
that was a mess.
thing that's
Bruce.
ever happened.
What if they bring Bruce back for Resident Evil 9? I feel like people would complain about that.
He's RA1, right?
Bruce, no, he's like Survivor, I think, ain't he? I don't know.
In a movie?
Dragon, which Resident Evil is he from, Dead Aim or Survivor? Or Outbreak, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't think he's Outbreak.
It's where we get split up, right?
Dead Aim, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's probably where we split up. No, I just mean, like, them bringing back a character like Bruce that nobody really gives a fuck about. Like, people would much rather see Leon, or, like, honestly, I would rather see Billy Cohen than Bruce. You have your map open, right?
Oh.
Get to it, Buttercup.
Fancy seeing you here.
Son of a fuck.
Hey, yo, there's a guy.
What? What's your beef with Leon?
Hey, I gotta put in. He's on top of it.
Yeah, he put it in. Now... Go spin it.
I don't usually do this part.
Oversaturated with Leon, there's no such thing. That's a hot take. Post that on Twitter. Post that on Twitter. Oversaturated with Leon. What do you mean he's the same character in every appearance since RE4? He's been in one game since RE4, Resident Evil 6. Leon's only been in like 3 games. He's mentioned in Code Veronica briefly. He was in 2, 4, and 6. What do you mean Leon's the Dante wannabe? Leon is the reason Dante exists. Leon's first prototype was literally scrapped and turned into Dante for Devil May Cry. Dante's a wannabe Leon. I don't care what anyone says. Leon's the best. People want to say, oh, let's give Chris a game. Yeah. What about Chris? Is he oversaturated? This motherfucker's been in Code Veronica. He was in 1. He was in 5. He was in 6. He was in 7. He was in 8. How about we give it a break on Chris? And I guarantee Resident Evil 9, he's going to be the main character because look at the end of Resident Evil Village. I can't stand it. Beat his ass. Leon wasn't degenerate. Okay, but nobody watches the movies. Who cares? Who cares about the movies? You could say the same for Rebecca. Rebecca was in Vendetta. Rebecca was in Death Island. Rebecca
Chris
was
also
in
one of the movies? In a few of the movies?
Yes, Chris was in Vendetta and Death Island too. Dante is cooler than Leon. Dante knows how to flirt with women. That's not fair. Dante's a fucking demon. Of course he knows how to flirt with women. He's literally not real. It's probably easy to flirt with women whenever you're half demon and have white hair. Are we saying Leon doesn't know how to flirt with women?
Didn't he pull Ada?
Didn't he pull... Yeah, he's got, like, Ada, the president's daughter literally wanted him to smash after the mission. Hunnigan, I would say he's got Hunnigan. I guarantee Resident Evil 9 starts with Leon and Claire coming out of their house. Alright, like, it's literally... I don't know, man.
Yo, world record?
World record, yeah, world record for the worst fucking run ever. Holy...
Did we kill one enemy that entire time?
Yep, just one. That was Wesker. Let's do some mercenaries.
Alright.
Let's see, duo. I just hit split screen, duo. Degeneration, Damnation, and Vendetta. And Death Island, yes, of course. Leon never gets the women he wants. Ada just keeps playing. Man. Does Dante get the women he wants? Who's his wife? This is ridiculous. He only gets women he doesn't want. Alright. Alright.
Still women, though.
It's still women. There's some people who can't get women they want and women they don't want. Alright, like, come on.
I forgot who was good in this mode.
Everybody.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Like, Leon is probably, I mean, okay, who do I think is the best character in the franchise? Probably, I mean, like, damn. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's Leon. I do. No shame in it.
Actually, I'm not gonna choose him.
Jill's good. Okay, yeah, I can agree with Jill. I would like a game that had Jill as the main character and Leon as the like side character that was her partner or whatever. Made a video about that actually. Quick pluggy. Guys, I have a video dropping in 30 minutes. Jill's not stale, has character development. Leon is always someone else's puppet. What do you mean he's always someone else's puppet? What was that supposed to mean?
Isn't Jill, like, in 5 somebody's puppet?
Yeah, hey, wait a minute, Dragon. Jill is literally Wesker's puppet. Like literally. He has control over her.
In 2, he's only working, or, Leon's
3.
only working for himself.
Yeah, Leon's, well, he's, police officer, but it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but he's not, like, trying to save the police.
Right, and even then, it's like, I wouldn't say he's a puppet, he's
just doing his
job. You could argue that he doesn't want to be, like, he didn't want that to be his job, but, I mean, he got used to it. He's made friends in the force, and, you know. But yeah, I mean, I guess you could argue Leon was forced into it, but it doesn't really, I don't think that matters.
And 4, he was just paid to go after the president's daughter.
Right, well, he was, yeah, I mean, he was
Was he forced?
No, well, he was forced, he wasn't paid. They didn't pay him shit.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was glitched for
Leon is always taking orders from Hunnigan. Well, that's his, everybody has a boss. Look at Death Island. Look at Death Island. Jill is taking orders from Chris. Chris is their boss.
I may lag out soon.
Alright.
Because, like, I just walked away from a spider that was, like, supposed to be on me and it just stayed on the air.
Yeah, I just watched you shoot a spider 9 times and it didn't die.
Yeah.
Leon's had the same job he doesn't like for... Well, but like...
That's just life, though.
You can't, yeah, right, like, that's just kind of how, like, that's just his situation. Like, that's just how it has to be. I can't believe I just met the #1 Leon hater. I can't believe the #1 Leon hater is in my chat right now. This is crazy. Yeah, which shows that Jill is a idiot and a bully and is gonna get people killed. She needs to follow the rules.
I might need to relog in a second.
You're good. Leon's story is one of tragedy and trauma. and growth, character development. Resident Evil 4 Remake character development on Leon is absolutely insane. You can't say that Leon doesn't have character development. He literally does. Resident Evil 4 is all about Leon's character development. And I don't give a fuck what Ada says about you haven't changed. You just think you have. She's a bitch. She's mean.
Well, that guy just didn't die. Shot in the head with a shotgun. He's still alive. Bars.
Bars. Can you keep the combo going while I grab this time? There we go.
I'm trying to.
Alright, cool. That's all you gotta do. As long as you're trying, that's all that matters.
I think it's clearing up. That guy just died instantly. Like the spider I just shot.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Right, like...
Yo, what's your favorite guy?
Leon, is it really? Is he here?
Yes,
Sick.
I think it is him.
Yep, that's him.
Okay, well that did not work.
Well, you can't say the script is the same with him all the time. He's barely in any of the games. The script isn't the same in 6. As a matter of fact, in 6, the story basically follows, I'm live, by the way, Mother. I don't care if you talk, but I'm just letting you know. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? I'm live. I don't care if you talk, it's fine. I just want to let you know that I'm live.
This guy, just tanked a rocket at point blank.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
you can't say that Leon, like Resident Evil 6, it's basically in Leon's campaign, you're following Hunnigan's story, or not Hunnigan, Helena's story anyway. I can agree with the movie, well, actually, no, I can't, because you know what? I'm a big Leon fanboy, and I think that anything that Leon's in is just amazing. But I can understand the point of view of someone who thinks that, you know, Leon is being a tad overused.
Number 1 Leon hater meets number 1 Leon fan.
Oh man, I should make that a video, dude. Just get a video out of that.
I'm gonna milk you for content.
I'm gonna milk you for content, Dragon. I'll add you in the description. I'll be seeing you on Twitter.
This guy should be dead. Yeah, let's just end this game. No more like time crystals and stuff. Like I need to fix my internet.
Yeah, you're good. It's trying to end. There we go.
Oh. Well, I'm
What
still
was that? An A rank? Yeah. It's alright. Okay, yeah, you fix the up of your internety. Dante is cooler though. Doesn't matter if he's a demon. Kratos is cool too. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, Dante, it does matter that he's a demon. Dante is going to be cooler than Leon. Kratos is going to be cooler than Leon. Kratos is a literal god, okay? And then Dante is a demon. Alright, Leon's just a human. You can't beat that. Of course he'd be cooler. He is a demon. Just don't forget, without Leon, there is no Dante. Dante's whole character is based around the scrapped Leon. Solid Snake. Okay, but now that's really just an opinion. Like, I think there's arguments to be made for Solid Snake being cooler than Leon. I mean, you know, Metal Gear is probably, I'll say Resident Evil is probably more influential than Metal Gear, but Metal Gear is right there. And maybe Metal Gear Solid 2 is probably on the same level as, love you, probably on the same, thank you for food, probably on the same level as Resident Evil 4, to some extent, just with how revolutionary it was, but...
What are you trying to play next?
Let me just say I'm 5 till I can't.
Who has the rapid fire rocket launcher?
Rocket launcher?
between us? Is it you or me, or is it both?
It's you. Do you still have it?
I probably do. I hope so. Yeah, I have a rocket launcher. I'm assuming that's it. The only rocket launcher I have, so.
Test it out.
And what?
We should do a chapter, so let's go to 1-2. What do you mean what's Leon's tragedy? He lost a whole city of people. He's a police officer. It's his duty to save people. Serve and protect.
And the people he tried to protect all died.
Also,
he had to shoot his, former co-workers in the head many times to kill him. I do not have a rapid fire launcher.
Had to kill Marvin? That's fine. I can get another one. And he thought he lost Ada, to be fair. He didn't, but he lived. He went into Resident Evil 4 thinking he lost Ada. So it's you know. Okay, what do you notice about those two characters? What do you notice about those two characters, Dragon? Claire's bogus. Claire's loss is bogus, I'm gonna say it. Steve's death is bogus. They knew each other for maybe a couple of hours. Maybe a day. She has not brought up Steve since. Yeah, but we're not following the original storyline anymore. They're remaking the series, so it's the canon timeline right now technically is the remake timeline. I'll tell you what it is about Chris and Jill. It's that they've had way more games than Leon has. Of course they're gonna have more bad shit happen to them.
And calling for less games calls for more, or less, bad stuff calls for less character development.
Who told you that, Dragon? You say Steve's death is something that haunts Claire for the rest of her life. Claire doesn't bring it up because she cannot bring him up. Did she tell you that? Did she tell you that? In the remake timeline, Chris had 0 games. Okay, so then Chris don't even matter. Why are we even talking about Chris then? I mean, in the remake timeline, technically Resident Evil 1 remake, he does have a game.
Is this one of your fans, or just...
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were just going off on some random dude.
No, I'm just trying to understand what the #1 Leon hater is doing in my chat right now to me.
What should we play? Lost in Nightmares, another speed run or what?
Yeah, we can do that. Let me
Get
just.
done eating.
Yeah, let me just finish eating. Player's trauma is evident from all of her PTSD behavior she shows every single time she's appeared canonically. Does she? Does she show PTSD? Yeah, once again, I'm talking about the remake time on, so screw, you know. Like, also, I disagree. I don't think Claire shows signs of PTSD. Okay, I mean, yeah, there might be some instances, but, like, no more than the average Resident Evil character. I mean, you can say the same about Chris and Piers. Chris talks about Piers to Jill in Death Island. Leon has flashbacks of Ada falling, of Raccoon City blowing up and shit. Claire ain't special.
RE4 also, like, start with him talking about the trauma.
Yeah, absolutely. The cop inside me died that day. Trevor said that up there. I agree, Trevor. I hope they give Steve justice too, or make him look cool or something. I don't know. Death Island is original timeline. Okay. I mean, that's fair. So then, yeah, we've only seen... Okay, so then, so is Degeneration. So, like, once again, so far, Claire has shown nothing.
I didn't even know Steve was a person.
There are 4 references to Steve in that movie.
That's it?
Degeneration, there are 12 references. Dragon, are you counting these? Are you going through and counting these? Alright, well here, look. Let me tell you something. Womp womp. Claire's upset about a guy dying. That's the only thing that she is stressed out about, though. Like, think about that. Like, Leon basically went through the same shit, and Claire's just kind of like, you know, she's just stuck on it. Leon's able to move past.
Do you think Claire's like a badly written character?
I just think, well, let's see. In Revelations, I like her character, Revelations 2. But I just see her as a regular character, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I view Claire on the same tier as, like, people like the gun shop owner, or like Carlos, or, you know, just side characters, really. Dragon, you make a video on all 12 of those references, I'm gonna watch it, and we're gonna see how much you're reaching.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick. References to Steve.
He says he's the one who found them, so you won't be able to find them. He says, he claims yes, exclamation mark, I'm the one who found them, exclamation mark.
It's gonna be like an S written on something, and he's like, Steve!
I just don't believe it. You already made it? Can you link it? I'll watch it right now if you look at. The effect of losing Steve on Claire's psyche. I searched it, I can't find it. No, I totally keep in mind that Claire's a coward, and or that being the other explanation. And truthfully, I would just say that she's not built like the other Resident Evil characters. Like honestly, she's just not like strong in the mind like the other Resident Evil characters are. Because the fact that she's dealing with a death like that, and just kind of like really dwelling on that, a guy that she knew for maybe a day, and like other characters have been through so much more, the fact that she's still just like so distraught over that, or letting it affect her enough to where it's like noticeable, it's like, I don't know, man, it kind of shows that she's just weak-minded. Steve knew Claire for only a day too. Yeah, that's what I mean. But Steve's dead. Steve died. He's dead. So it doesn't matter what Steve's talking about.
You can make the same argument against Leon too, because he only knew Marvin for a day, less than a day, a few hours at most.
Yeah.
He didn't know most of his co-workers, but.
And that's fair.
Still having to shoot people that you know were your supposed to be your friends.
Right. And see, look. See, you make a great point. Leon was in the exact same scenario as Claire, and he handled it way better. Yeah, Marvin and Leon weren't lovers, of course, but how can you even say that Claire and Steve were lovers? Claire gives Steve the fucking, the Leon and Hunnigan treatment the whole game. She, like, brushes him off, or, like, acts like he's ridiculous or being funny. And then once he's dying, yeah, of course Steve says, I love you. He did. He had a crush on her. He thought she was cute.
Did she say it back?
She didn't say, I love you too. She didn't say, I love you too. Claire tries to grab Steve's nuts when Steve's naked. Okay, you're bugging. That did not happen. That did not.
What a wild thing to say.
Claire tries to grab Steve's balls.
What situation did they find themselves naked together?
You're reaching, dog. You are so reaching. Leon never says I love you too. Solid Snake never said I love you too. Doesn't mean it. Yeah, it does. It does mean. It does. Listen, Dragon, all you're saying basically is that Leon and Solid Snake are in the same exact situations at one point as Claire is, and you're just proving right there that Claire is weak-minded and handling it worse than the other two. They think it's necessary to show that Claire is having hallucinations. While being awake, having hallucinations. Yes, the same situation. Loss of a life. You lost me. You lost me, Dragon. You lost me. You lost me, man. You lost me, bro. You lost me. It's Claire's weak-minded. That's the conclusion I've come to. let's see. I'm gonna invite you, Cameron.
Alright.
Yes, they cried about it, but then they moved on. Leon and Snake aren't tripping. Like, yeah, Leon was thinking about it. Like, well, okay, Dragon, let me ask you something. Someone dies right in front of you that you were just getting to know and being friends with. How well are you handling that? I'd probably cry about that. I'd probably cry if I didn't know the person, if I thought about it as frequently as she did. You know, it's like you see a person die right in front of you. Also, like, no, it's not even that. There is so much more weight anyway, because it's like, she had to watch him turn into, like, a little monster thingy. So it's like, of course, that's going to be, like, a little more stressful on the mind. But, like, Chris had to watch Piers turn into a monster, too. And even then, it's like, you're still bringing up points from the original timeline. Claire saw other people die in Revelations 2, people she knew longer than Steve. How come Claire never says Steve's name? Because she doesn't give a fuck about Steve. She's more worried about... she's more worried about what's happening currently. She's moved on, probably. Revelations 2, she's a better character. That's what I said earlier. I like Claire in Revelations 2. I think she's a better character.
Eagle 6 to Nest.
We read you, Eagle 6. Go ahead. We found
She's moved on
Do we really
from...
need the ammo?
No, we're looking for a grenade.
Oh.
But sometimes you just don't get it.
knows what killed him. Roger that. We knew this mission wouldn't be a cakewalk. Use extreme caution.
It's not open yet.
Oh, dear God.
Wanna restart?
I've seen the movie Dragon. I know that, like, yes, of course, you see someone turn into a monster, you're going to have flashbacks of the only other person you saw turn into a monster. And I've played the game. You were here during my Revelations 2 grind.
Come on!
Also, how can we... Nah, I don't know, man. You're reaching. That's what I think.
Kinda takes you back, doesn't it?
To Raccoon City? Unfortunately, yeah. That's where all this started.
Hard to believe that was 8 years ago. I guess I am.
Stand here and take that for me, please.
Alright. Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I almost didn't grab it. Where do I go? Just stand near the fire? No.
Nah. You can come up here. You gotta shoot this button.
Wait, where?
Piano.
Light Sonata. I remember the
Okay,
last
okay.
time I played this.
Still play it?
Dragon, be standing in front of a super tyrant and try to say anyone's name other than mommy. Okay? Because in that moment, you're under extreme stress. Of course he wasn't able to say his name. Claire never came to terms with Steve's death. You don't know that. You don't know that. You're making assumptions. Based off of, like, reaches. She never says, man, I'm still bugging about Steve's death to this day. I just don't know what to do. Like, which means it's possible that she's still bugging about it, but, like, you can't 100% say that. Go upstairs, Cameron, please, and grab the paper inside of that room.
Alright.
I know that because she keeps showing these signs as far as Death Island. She is suppressing it. Nah, you're just making assumptions. Unless you're a licensed clinical therapist, I don't understand where you're getting this information from. Unfortunately, I hate to break it to you. Because, see, even then, like, Death Island, you're literally just reaching. You don't know if she's suppressing it. The alternate explanation is that she's a coward. Yes, I understand that, and I mean, hey man. If I was Claire's biggest fan, I probably wouldn't want to admit it either.
Oh, I just wasted 20 seconds looking this way.
That's crazy. Congratulations, Dragon. Let me tell you something, though. It's a video game character. You can go stand by the fire.
Alright.
Like, with characters like Leon, they try to make it obvious that he is having, like, trouble with his past, right? Like, they make an effort to literally show the first cutscene of Resident Evil 4 Remake going over why he's, like, stressing the fuck out, why he looks like the way he does. If they want to give me a flashback of Claire and Steve and her, like, tripping out about it, then for sure. For sure, man.
You want to try and get the grenade, or
you got it.
normal? It's ready. It's open.
Alright.
Hurry up.
Cool.
Hurry up.
I wouldn't say she acts strange, though. Like, no different than any other Resident Evil character. If anything, she acts very similar to Jill. As far as, like, her being tough and being, like, a Supergirl. Like... Can you type the quote for me? Yeah, because Jill's an actual character.
What is that smell? And when have we ever been that lucky?
More reliable than any person. Yeah, so that's what he says at the computer, right? To Claire. He says that to her in Code Veronica. I mean, Easter eggs exist. And, like, of course, I'm not saying she doesn't think about Steve. Of course, she probably does think about Steve, obviously. I mean, that's a given. She literally watched the guy die. Just like every other Resident Evil character who's been through some tough shit while, you know, still think, come on. We're not taking that way.
Oh, shit. Okay, well. Wi-Fi's bugging out again. A little bit.
Yeah, Dragon, you're not understanding what I'm saying. I know he says that when describing guns, but he's talking to Claire about it. He's talking about the Lugers or whatever. And I'm saying that whenever Claire says that in Revelations 2, that it's probably an Easter egg to Steve. But Mora has no idea who Steve is, neither does Barry. Well, that's why she doesn't say, like my buddy Steve would say, more reliable than any other person. You can drop it. Did you hear the part where I said she probably still thinks about him? Like, that's I'm not denying that. She probably does think about him. I mean, you watch someone die, you don't think about it.
You can stay up there and get it.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it makes sense to Claire and the player, like as an Easter egg. So people, it's like that would be the same as Leon being like, oh, let me think of something real quick.
I'm fine, but I lost most of my gear.
Even Leon had no idea who Steve is. Even Leon had no... Yes, exactly. That's why she doesn't just say Steve, because she knows that it's just a person she knows. Why will Capcom put so many Easter eggs intentionally? They do that. That's what they do.
That's just game dev.
That's just game devs, yes. There's real people making these games that really enjoy the games and like have, you know. Do you think
Okay,
they
well, that one does
accidentally
not
put
go in
Easter
there.
eggs? No, I already put it in.
Oh, okay.
That's what an Easter egg is. Something that was slipped in intentionally for the players to notice. People who have played the other games will be able to acknowledge and be like, aha. I mean, you're reaching with the sense of trauma. Whenever she's nodding at the, you can drop it, whenever she's nodding at, like, the more reliable than any person thing, she's just simply recalling something, like, very wise that a person that she used to know said. You're reaching. Also, not all of them have a sense of trauma. Like, there's plenty of Easter eggs in the games. Resident Evil 4 Remake keeps the little Castellan dolls as Salazar's original design. There's plenty of Easter eggs throughout Resident Evil that you can take a look at. I mean, you know. They play the Excella or Wesker and Excella theme at the end of the Resident Evil 4 Remake. That's another Easter egg. Whenever they're, you know, you got Wesker on his little boat.
I feel like we did worse this time.
When Claire, yeah. Yeah, Dragon, because when was the last time Claire was touching a gun? Code Veronica. Code V. If you don't count the movies, because I'm actually not entirely sure. Like, it's debatable. It is a common debate in the Resident Evil community if movies like Vendetta and Degeneration are even canon to begin with.
You bitch.
Nah, but I mean, you can literally look up, like, if I looked up a video of all the Easter eggs in, like, Resident Evil games, there would be plenty that you mentioned. Like, there would be very similar ones that you mentioned. It was Degeneration, Infinite Dark. See, look, like, it's debatable if those are considered canon. Like, people debate that often. Because it wouldn't make sense that they released Death Island and then did, like, after... They released Death Island after 4 Remake, right? Which is, like, Death Island is a... Death Island is games and movie, yeah, cool. But, like, it's, the games and movies that it references are references from the original timeline, which is not what we are talking about. I said earlier, like, the original timeline is being rewritten. We did 4 minutes better.
Yeah.
We'll do... Let's do Desperate Escape. Or no, Versus. I want to do Versus.
Who is Keith?
Keith? Oh. The man, the myth, the Keith.
Yeah.
Keith.
Is he from one of the movies?
It's from Revelations.
Oh.
Well, in the original timeline, glasses emoji. I mean, sure. Okay, well then, once again, like I've said, she hasn't gotten over it because she's weak-minded. She's not like the other Resident Evil characters, who have been through far more than her, and move on, are able to talk about it, are able to bring it up. Leon is able to joke about shit like that. Yeah, I mean, you can say Capcom fumbled the ball, but it doesn't change the fact that that's just how it is, though. Like, that's just the fact of the matter. Like, Claire's just a regular-ass person who is not built like the other Resident Evil characters. And no matter how you feel about that, that's still the truth. Yes.
Oh wait, you
Yeah, Claire was just an average kid, and that, like, once again, that's just, like, the unfortunate fact of the matter. Yes, Claire is a civilian, but survived so many biohazards, much more than many BSA members. I wouldn't say much more than... Yes, we are. I wouldn't say much more than regular BSA, other BSAA members. I mean... Wouldn't you say that Chris has been through more than Claire? I would say that. Wouldn't you say that Jill's been through more than Claire? I would say that. Yeah, but Claire doesn't have any more mental toughness than the rest of the cast. If anything, she has less. Sure, she still has some mental toughness, but she's not built like the other Resident Evil characters. I promise Claire is not gonna lick your balls, dog. I promise. Like, no matter how much you vouch for her, she is not crawling through that screen, man. I promise. I'm sorry. I'll be seeing you later, alligator. Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't know you had that.
Yeah. Found it on the ground. Actually,
I found a sniper. How did you get a rocket launcher?
I was just laying on the ground. Howdy.
Well, damn. Hey, can you heal me? That's wild.
I'm punching in the nose.
Where did Batman come from?
I don't know. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't even read that yet. I'm trying not to die to the executioner. I think Batman women are better written.
That's just true, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's yeah, man. I mean, that's just a. I mean, that's just
Batman
how you feel.
is like 80 years old.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's not cool. What you're doing to me? That's not cool.
Oh, that's not cool, but it's coming towards me.
Claire's #1 fan versus Claire's not #1 fan. Claire's #1 fan versus average Claire enjoyer. I never win these, by the way. Like having the time of my life right now. You know, I love Claire. She's
I don't have a gun.
very pretty, but yeah, she's not as strong mentally as others. It seems. Yeah, exactly. See, Trevor, you get it, and you're just the average Claire enjoyer. I don't know what the hype about Claire is. There is no hype about Claire. Unless you're Dragon. Dragon these nuts. Alright, come here.
I don't have a gun.
You have fire. You have the pits of hell. Get out of here, Stinky. I'm gonna lose subs after this. She was strong mentally before she infiltrated an Umbrella facility on her own on the start of CBX. What happened? Steve died. Yeah, that really affected her. She's mentally weak now. Guess what? Leon was bad at. As a matter of fact, you know what? You know what's crazy? The opposite happened to people like Leon and Chris, who came in like, you know, you could consider them regular ass people. You could consider someone like Leon a regular Joe, right? He was just a regular police officer. Dude went in like a bitch baby and then came out an absolute badass after going through horrible shit, most definitely worse than what Claire went through. So there was just no argument. There was no argument to be made that Claire is a well-written character. I mean, it's just not. Hey man, I don't hate Claire. I think she's cool. I literally said in Revelations 2, I really like her. And Revelations 2, honestly, is probably in my top 5 games for Resident Evil. But yes, Leon went from weaker to stronger. Claire went from stronger to weaker. Chris went from weaker to stronger. And keep in mind, like, Chris and Leon both went through things that were probably, like, you could argue, a little more traumatizing than what Claire did. Claire's the only female character in gaming that went from stronger to mentally broken. That's not true. That's not true. I can't name any girls, but there are so many female video game characters. If you're gonna tell me that at least one of them hasn't been through some shit.
Didn't the girl from The Last of Us, like,
I was literally thinking that. The girl from The Last of Us
died?
Yeah, like,
so depressed or something.
Like, didn't some girls literally like kill themselves in video games because of like the trauma they've been through? Like throughout the game? That's not cool that you're down there. Hello. Howdy, partner. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh, that is a lot of damage. Was I doing nothing?
No, you were tickling a little bit. Pause. Name one female character started from. Alright, yep, we already did. Last of Us. Ellie, whatever her fucking name is. Tess was not a main protagonist? You didn't say main protagonist, you said video game character. That's your fault. Bad wording. Don't join the debate team.
Bro would make a good politician.
You Dragon for president. I'm like playing King of the Hill right now.
Yeah. Yeah, right? All I have is a sniper rifle, dude.
Oh, man. Ellie went from weak to mentally strong to the point where... I don't know, yeah, that's arguable.
Like, yeah, Claire's strong, but, like, she's not, like... She's mentally strong, but not in a way that anybody else is in this series.
Yeah.
Claire.
Right, like, we're not saying she's, like, super weak or... Okay, that was crazy. I'm not saying she's, like, super duper weak or anything. It's just she's not as strong as the other characters.
We're not saying she's, like, the worst character and the weakest character. We're just saying, like, Leon went through worse and got off better.
Ellie lost her lesbian family because of her race. What does that mean? What does lesbian have anything to do with it? Couldn't we just cut the lesbian part out? She lost her family. She specifically lost her lesbian family.
Who's winning? Me or you?
You.
No. Oh. I'm player 2.
I know. I just thought that was a funny question to ask. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna run.
Please don't. I'm reaching for some grenades. Okay. That's wrong.
Oh yeah, that was good. Oh no, point is Claire's cool. Whatever. Like that's the conclusion I've come to. I will not stress about Claire any longer. I couldn't care less about her. Where's Claire in Mercenaries? Nowhere. Where's Claire in the past like 50 million games? Gone. Claire's so important they gave her a side game. They didn't give her a mainline game, they gave her a fucking side story. Oh yeah. Go Claire. Oh man, I'm tripping. This video is gonna be great. And I'm ready to be hardcore judged for it too. Cryohazard's the #1 Claire hater. The point is, in the OG timeline, Claire is so traumatized by the death of Steve that she can't bring herself to join BSAA. Well, they wouldn't want her there anyway because she would suck. And every other person and their mother joins BSAA. So, every person and their mother is Chris
Stronger.
and Jill and Rebecca. And Rebecca kind of left the BSAA and became a scientist. What are you talking about, Dragon? You're talking about nothing, man. You're talking about nothing. And Leon, I mean, he's a standalone agent.
She was in 6, right? No.
No, she wasn't even in 6. They didn't even put Claire in the game that everyone else was fucking in. How are you gonna bring Leon and Sherry back and not invite Claire to the party? Rebecca saves everyone on Death Island after coming in with BSAA members. Yeah, I know, I watched the movie. She shows up and her whole team gets eaten by fish. And guess who doesn't cry? Her. She doesn't cry about shit. She stays focused on the task. Imagine if that was Claire. Claire probably would have gotten eaten too. Claire joined Terra Save. I know it's crazy having not having Claire in 6. Trevor, that is insane. I just really thought about that too. Like you having the same revelation. I just really thought about that because Claire's story is different. Claire's story is always more character focused.
Well,
Alright, bro.
How does that even make sense?
I don't even know what that means.
Like I hate to be like a broken record, but Leon, you know.
Yeah, right.
Like, every game he's in, it's just it's about him.
Yeah.
He's learning stuff and he's like going through shit.
And even like, you know, you could argue like that Resident Evil 6, it's mainly focused on Helena's story, but like I don't know, man. They made up whole new characters instead of just bringing Claire back. I'll back down on my anti-Leon stance. I already forgot about that, dude. I'm just more worried about Claire.
Too.
I'm just more worried about Claire now.
I
like,
forgot this what it was started with.
Yeah. No, I mean Leon's cool. Claire's cool. You know, like it's just whatever. If you have an open mind and see Claire's I mean, I've been acknowledging it. I said like, yes, of course, if you watch someone turn into a monster and die, that's going to be a pretty stressful situation. I'm not denying that she's, like, not traumatized. I'm just saying, like, she's not as well built as the other characters, and the fact that she's not able to handle as much as they are. I'm not denying that she's traumatized. Of course she is. Anyone in Resident Evil should be traumatized. Leon's trauma's great too because he does the thing that a lot of people do, which is whenever they're traumatized, they be funny. If you know any traumatized people in real life, you'll know they're fucking hilarious. And that's not a coincidence. And we can hope that remakes make her stronger mentally. Right. And like remake Claire's pretty cool. Claire saw Pedro and Gabe go through the same thing. Doesn't traumatize her. Right, well, and that's just because, like I've said once again, Claire, I like Claire in Revelations too. I mean, Claire's just a better character in Revelations 2. She's pretty cool. Oh, I know. Yeah. So, you know, I mean, you know what I'm talking about. Good talk, Dragon. Good talk, Dragon. That was good. You made many good points. I see what you're saying. I don't think you're wrong. I just think we're two people who view it from different angles. So, of course, we're going to feel different about it. It's alright. It's how that works. It was a good conversation, made for good conversation. There's going to be people who are on your side. There'll be people who are on my side. You know, that's just how it works. My only concern with Claire now is that they're going to end the trauma story. Well, I mean, they didn't with Leon. If anything, they created a trauma story with Leon, so we can hope for the best with Claire, you know. But I'm probably going to end stream here, guys, but I am on spring break, so I'm going to be live later streaming some raid mode on Revelations 1. So if you guys want to tune in for that, I can't guarantee when it'll be. Probably, you know, just later tonight, dark outside time. But it was good talking to y'all. Good conversation, Dragon. If you should make another video on this. Send it to me, I'll watch it. Trevor, glad to have you here. Glad you stayed the whole time. Thank you, Cameron, for coming on the live. And I'll link you. Do watch it. Feel free to disapprove anything. Yeah, send it to me, man. But I will see you guys on the next stream. Check out the video that came out 25 minutes ago and look forward to the video that's coming out in about 2 hours. And I will see you guys later. Take care, everybody, and have a great afternoon. Peace.